Alright, what's up, guys? So, Crime Scene Cam has uploaded a video titled Walmart Thief Makes the Worst Choice Possible. Stealing from Walmart, I feel like that's the. Because here's the thing. I know that they have to have some sort of security thing going on, like Target, where they got like some big giant building, multiple floors, all regarding their security. And if they don't, I imagine still they have something that's going to stop thieves from stealing from their store and stuff. So you would think with all these videos that exist, you would think that like, okay, like they would look up some research or something and then they would stumble upon like these videos, because I'm saying so many of these different videos like somebody stealing at Walmart. It's like, bro, just because it's the cheaper option compared to like any other, big giant franchise store and stuff, that doesn't mean like, oh, okay, so they probably don't. Like, no, Walmart has money. I guarantee you and I promise you Walmart is a multi-billion-dollar franchise. I'm saying if you can go to a state and see a Walmart in that state, it's like that should be a sign right there to let you know, like, yeah, I shouldn't be stealing from this store. But yeah, you have some people out there where it's like they don't know that, they don't, and it's like you have the like, or I guess like the tools to do the research. You should know that you ain't gonna be stealing from no Walmart and getting away with it. Like, yeah, there probably been some people that have gotten away from stealing from Walmart, but look how that turned out for them. Thing is this, they steal from there and then they find themselves like, okay, well, now I need this, now I need that, now you ain't got caught by the cops. So yeah, people, don't steal from Walmart. All right. So, but now let's go ahead, check out this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Crime Scene Cam. And with that being said,
police responded to a report of two women trying to steal from Walmart.
They think, oh, like you be a distraction. They.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Put your hands behind your back.
What happened?
Put your hands behind your back. Palms together like you're praying.
They try to play that game like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
Come here. Turn around. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Put your palms together like you're praying.
Grab my purse off the.
Again, you listen to me. You listen to me, not her.
When we get a chance, somebody gonna be able to know why we getting.
Yeah. We're gonna go in the office and I'll let you know.
It's like, why do you need to be told of something that you already know that you're doing? Like,
Walk all the way to the end.
people, it's crazy how like people, they just oblivious to cameras and stuff like that. Even if they ain't got cameras, I'm pretty sure that they got somebody in there. Well, no, I know for a fact, because Target is the same way. I just don't know who it is in Walmart. They probably got them like hitting off somewhere. They're like, oh yeah, let's just make it seem like that they shopping around. I guarantee you that, I promise you, you could go into Walmart 5 times throughout the whole day, see one person in there just doing the same thing. It's like, yep, it's them. But Target, they ain't trying to hide it. They like, no, that dude, he just be patrolling around and stuff. But yeah, it's like they have to have somebody in there, paying attention to what's going on. So, but I imagine big old giant store like that, they are gonna have a camera system. So.
Following behind him. Alright, nope, stand up, face the wall. You got any weapons on you, anything? Alright, wait. Because you're pregnant, I'm going to swap these cuffs to the front. Palms together like you're praying out front.
It's like, ma'am, you be tripping me out.
Have a seat. So, here's my question to you guys. You guys almost hit me earlier, right? You saw me. Right, but you saw me, right? So you knew I was in the store, right? Okay. You also realize that.
How is it, bro? That is the worst. I don't condone stealing, but that's honestly the worst. That's a sign right there. I'm like, no, I tell people, I'm like, you gotta pay attention to signs. That is a sign right there. You ran into or almost hit the officer that's later on arrest you. That should have been a sign to let you know, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I shouldn't be, stealing and stuff. But yeah, that's insane, man.
There's thousands of cameras throughout this entire store, correct? Okay. So, let's play devil's advocate. How smart is it to bag items without purchasing them and then putting them in a cart, concealing them without paying for them?
You talking about the house shoes?
In general, any merchandise.
Yeah, it's...
That's it.
Right, because we stopped you guys. But
And the way she said it, she made it seem like that it's just house shoes. Like it is like, okay, but it's not your property. So for those that don't know how stuff works out in stores, you scan it, okay? Cash, card, however you pay, but you usually pay more than the dollar amount or the exact dollar amount and things depending on if you pay in cash or card. If it's cash, then you pay more, they give you change back. Just like how, and it's like, okay, so that would be my question is, how'd that make you feel where, let's say you purchase an item from Walmart and they don't give you your change back? You're gonna trip about that. Whether it's a few cents, whether it's a few dollars, you're gonna trip about that. So what makes the situation different if the roles are reversed and you're now stealing their product? And it's like, but you'll be upset if they stealing your product, but it's okay for you to steal their product because they're this big giant franchise store. And it's like, it don't matter. It's like it doesn't matter if Walmart was worth $1 trillion or whatever is above $1 trillion. You do not need to be stealing from it. If anything, steal a job application. That's one thing that I always say. It's like, steal that. So at least they, it's like, fill it out, send it back to them. They might not hire you, but, try your luck with that.
Asking you a question. Is it smart to do that?
No.
You saw me.
I told her.
You also saw me.
Put them in the front because I didn't purchase them, but I have money to buy everything in that cart.
Okay, well, here's the other problem. We also have you guys from another incident with your photos where you guys were not stopped because you guys pushed out before they were able to make contact with you. So at this point, today, you both are going to be trespassed from Walmart nationwide. You're not permitted in any Walmarts at all whatsoever. If they open one on Mars, you can't go to Mars and go to that Walmart either. We have facial recognition.
Hey, diving at Walmart on Mars? I'm like, bro. Well, I'm like, sometimes I stop by Mars and just, dang, I'm like, that's, that's the type of stuff that probably get me in trouble. I'll probably like whisper over my friend and say, she ain't say Jupiter though. Then she had said Jupiter. I'm like, dang, bro, I can't have no fun.
I work this one and I also work 62. If you show up at either one of my Walmarts, I will immediately arrest you and charge you for both theft, and I will also charge you for trespassing.
Dang.
Do you both have IDs?
Do I have my ID?
You should know if you have your own.
Look.
What's your first name, ma'am?
Mariah.
All right. What's your first name?
Michaela.
It was almost $1,200 last time, wasn't it? Easily a felony that I can still file warrants on.
Sorry. Excuse me.
The last amount that you guys pushed out, almost $1,200.
It's like, don't try to have that look like, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. I ain't steal that. Like, come on now.
Just because we don't get you the first time doesn't mean you won't get you the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time. But the time that you guys spend doing all this nonsense,
that's the thing with they're like, oh, okay, I can, I got away this time. I could go back in there and steal a few more times, and it's like, lady, you are gonna get caught at some point.
Put an application in somewhere for jobs and stuff.
I can't. I'm in SSI.
You can still work. We have plenty of people that work here at Walmart that are on SSI.
Oh. No
Looks
excuses.
like the second one, Michaela is showing an activating one out of 10 for M1 domestic assault and obstructing.
Oh.
I'll see if there's a hard copy of the warrant and see if it's good.
Dang.
Sounds like you might be going to the county anyway.
Dang.
Nope.
Yeah, but it's probably that you committing a crime
No.
while you actively have a warrant. Oh, they can't do that. But I don't know the difference. I guess so if you commit a crime and then you have an active warrant and then she said it was a bench warrant, wouldn't you still have to I guess sit in jail or whatever, I guess, until it's one of those, I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I would imagine that if you're on if you are have an active warrant and then you're still out committing crimes, and it's like, okay, well, it's not good for you to be out on the streets because you absolutely didn't learn your lesson the first time for whatever. Yeah, it was they said it was domestic violence. So it's I don't know, maybe because it was two different crimes. So yeah, maybe it's a build up thing for both crimes where it's okay, maybe if it was another domestic violence case, then she probably would sit in jail. But since it's stealing and stuff, they was okay, well, it doesn't fall in the same category. But still though, I'm like, man, you don't need to be out and about if you're gonna be committing crimes and doing stuff.
I might be going to the county.
Come on. You don't get
I
that
gotta go.
conversations.
Sorry.
All right, Michaela, I got warrant in hand. I'll fax it out to the county.
Copy, thank you.
So I'll be going to the county.
Okay. Does she have her paperwork? Is she ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get her out of here. Have her sign. Stand up. Turn around.
Oh, so they, wow.
Hand on top of your head.
So they probably, but they're all like, but still though, like that ban, and it's like, and it's if it's permanent, like, or like, just where you for the rest of your life can't go back. I'm like, then it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, lady, brought that on yourself. Can't be doing those stuff where it's gonna put you in a situation where you gonna get banned. And it's like, because my thing is this. Imagine that's like the only grocery store in the area, and now it's like you gotta like travel out your way to go to another grocery store. You have to like, or let's say there's like a Target across the street. Now you gotta pay extra and things, and so yeah, it's like it might be a case or a situation where it's, well, I guess like they could do like that delivery stuff, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I imagine that you would need to have some sort of income, but if you out stealing, it's like I don't know how that income situation is. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's one of those things where it's like, you just need to get your life right so you don't have to steal. But
so for your trespass, you can't come to any Walmart in the country, Sam's Club, Murphy Oil and Gas, parking lot, anywhere. Alright?
No subways, no stores
Nothing
associated.
inside, yeah, nothing at all.
Alright, you are free to take both bags and leave. You just have to leave the property.
that's crazy.
Is that who the DV is against?
You're for.
Okay. Open it so I can get the number.
You're for.
Okay, you're free to go.
Yeah, she can take my phone.
When you get out of the county, you're not going to have any way to contact anybody.
I'll use the phone.
Okay.
Huh.
Nope, 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 nope!
Oh wow. Wow.
Stop! You're gonna get pepper sprayed!
That's crazy. It's like,
Are you fucking joking? No, I can't go to jail, please.
she can't go to jail, so you make the situation worse for yourself. That just doesn't even make any sense. Like it's things like that where it's like, lady, man, if they did say, yeah, she's the one that's pregnant, so it's like, why are you putting yourself in the situation? I don't know if she just said that just to say that, or if she actually is, but if she actually is, then it's like, ma'am. So I guess like, yeah, baby comes second, but you not going to jail. That's your first priority. It's just, it's stuff like that that trips me out, man.
Please don't take me.
It's too late for that.
Go get my radio. Please don't take me. I'm pregnant.
Now she wants to.
Record her! Record her! She hit me! Record her! Because I'm pregnant and I can't breathe! Get your hands behind your back! Get your hands behind your back!
I will once you quit doing that to my head. I can't breathe.
Get your hands behind your back!
Please.
Like, yeah, you can't breathe because it's like you out. The thing is this, all right? If she genuinely can't breathe, then yeah, maybe the cop does need to let up off of her. But it's like, you guys sit down and think about it though. Was your air constricted when you was just sitting down in that security room? You seem perfectly fine to me. So it's like, it's things like that where it's just, it trips me out where, you like, lady, you was doing perfectly fine. Why did you run? I'm saying, like, it's one of those things where it's like, if you didn't want to go to jail, you shouldn't have been in there stealing. Point blank simple. Like I said, like, you had a whole sign almost hitting the cop. It's like, fam, that should have been an indication right there. It's like, okay, cops is up here. Maybe I shouldn't be stealing. Even if there wasn't no cops up there, still, they gonna catch you on, they gonna get you on camera. You gonna get in trouble at some point. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, the excuses and just like, oh, I'm pregnant, this and that. It's like, lady, that don't mean nothing to that cop, because it's like, if you really cared about you being pregnant, you wouldn't have did that stuff.
Hands behind your back! You're gonna fight me! Get your
I'm not trying to fight you. You already.
I got you.
She already slapped me.
Look at this.
Oh,
I got you.
262, I got one. Fight me.
She ran from the police.
I can't breathe and I'm pregnant. Okay.
I got you.
Here. I can't breathe and I'm pregnant.
All right, well, get your arm out from underneath
Let me turn to my side.
No, get your arm out from underneath you.
Arm out. Let me turn to my side.
Get your arm out and we'll turn you to your fucking side. Why can't you listen? You have issues.
I can't breathe.
Yes, I can, because she asked me for assistance.
Please.
Yes, I can.
I got people surrounding me, please.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
An officer asked for
I
assistance.
can't breathe and I'm pregnant.
I feel like that's kind of messed up though, where it's like, and you got people out there that's like that, you know, where they'll use their pregnancy as an excuse or get out of jail free card thing, and it's like, ma'am, getting pregnant, that should, like, you know, it shouldn't be as like, oh, I can now get advantages and stuff. It's like, yeah, you only gonna be pregnant for 9 months or however long you gonna be pregnant and stuff. So it's like eventually at some point in time you are gonna have to take responsibilities for yourself. So, but no, it's like, I mean, like, you can't really see what the situation is. Like, if you know, if there are constricted her breathing, then it's like, yeah, they need to tend to that, so, you know, nothing happens to the baby. But yeah, it's one of those things though where it's like, again, she shouldn't have put herself in those situations where it's like, now you have to use your pregnancy as an excuse. It's like, you should have been at home, you had a phone, you should have been looking up like how to make sure, you know, I have a safe pregnancy or something, you know, do some things of like around the house or whatever. But
we have multiple units en route.
Help me! Help me! Give me your arm!
Units responding to Walmart advice.
Please, okay?
Dude, get the arm. Like, listen, is it that hard?
No, I can't breathe on my stomach. Get off of me.
Shut the f*** up.
Get off of me.
Take this.
and she think by like screaming like, oh, I'm pregnant, it's like, oh, that would, I don't know, like, I guess I think what she's thinking is that like, oh, if I cause a scene, then the cops would have no choice but to let me go. And it's like, ma'am, you were in there. That's the thing that she's forgetting. It's like, you were committing a crime, you already have a warrant for another crime, like, you going to jail regardless.
One in custody. You saw the other medics down. The other units down. Respond medics. Get the f*** up.
My daughter.
All right, put your knees to your stomach.
My daughter.
Shut the f*** up and get up.
No, my daughter.
Look at me right now before you get another charge. Sit up.
Please just give me back to my kid.
So like, you just got some people out there where it's like you know, the thing is this, I know people are gonna probably be all like, oh, I'm not showing no sympathy and I'm being insensitive and stuff, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, lady, you're a grown adult. The thing is this, whether you 18, 19, however old she is and stuff, you're an adult, all right? Like, you have responsibilities where it's like, you need to be thinking responsibly. You can't be out there doing some stuff that's going to put you in a situation to where it's like, okay, now I gotta, you know, now I got like additional responsibilities. I feel like there's at times where people, they don't care about that. And then that's how they find themselves in a situation where it's like, yeah, now it's like, you think your whole life is falling apart. It's still salvageable. Like, you can still do things productive with your life. You just can't do stuff like this. So that's why I'm like, you know, the crying and the excuses and all that stuff. It's one of those things I'm like, okay. And I'm like, it's one of those things I'm like, you know, you should have been thinking about that prior before you got yourself in this situation. But I guess it's up for me to think about that and for you to think about it second and stuff. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you know, it's like, congratulations on the baby, congratulations on all that stuff. But I'm like, as far as any and everything else, it's like, at the end of the day, you still going to jail. So
I don't care no more. I don't care no more. Just let me go to my kids.
and she already, so it sounded like she already got like other kids, but stealing was more important. And even if it is on some stuff where I know people are gonna probably be like, well, is she stealing for the kids? Fam, do you know how many people out there got kids and they ain't stealing for them and stuff? That's why I'm like, lady, like I said, steal a job application, fill it out, go back up to Walmart, hand it to whichever employee you need that you see first, you know, but do that. Don't just do that for Walmart. Do that for like every store in the area. So at least, so my thing is this. That's something where it's like, I think a lot of people need to understand is that, do you know how much of it is it like when it's like that good feeling where you don't have to steal, you have the money to buy whatever it is that you need to buy. Yeah, you're gonna hate seeing that where it's all like, oh, card approved, thank you for the payment, all that other stuff, because it's like, dang, man. But the beauty of having a job, career, business, whatever, is that you're going to make more money. So that's why I'm like, ma'am, it's one of those things where it's like, you need to be thinking about that versus, oh, maybe I could get away with stealing. You're not. You're not.
I lost everything running out here.
I got your cam. Take your time. Take your time.
It's okay.
You're good. You're good. Good?
Yeah.
You're good.
Come back.
You're good. Here. You got it to the top.
Are you okay?
She's pregnant.
Are you okay?
She slipped, come here. She slipped her cuff or didn't get one cuff on. All right.
Again?
Turn around. Turn around.
Are you all right?
Turn that way. Turn.
Yeah. I got to the ground and she just immediately.
She's like, she's just annoyed.
That's not happening.
Just take this from me for a second, please.
You're good. Stop. You're good. Stop. Relax. Relax. Relax.
You already know how to fucking. You already know I don't even be causing trouble nowhere. You know that. You know that.
She's not causing trouble, but it's okay to steal. It's like, lady, come on now.
Get off of me! Just get off of me! Man, get off of me!
Ma'am, you're going to jail. Stop. Stop. You're going to jail.
Get off me, bitch! It's about when they cuffed, I would have been able to do shit!
Watch your foot.
What you doing?
Just take her to the hospital.
Okay.
Getting her into that
Yeah.
is going to be a fight.
Yeah.
So just take
I
her
think
home.
what because it's like it's gonna probably end up being a situation. I don't know if they're gonna show it or not, but it's probably gonna be a situation at that hospital too. I think that's what they need to have as like medical personnel at police stations, you know. So at least then it's like, okay, like we don't even have to take them to the hospital. Let's just take them to the jail, tend to them there, and then then it just be an easy transfer versus like I have to drive to this place, unless like it's nearby, then okay, but if not, then like it's like one's across town, the other one's on the opposite end. It just seemed like that it would be less work for the cops, but
I'll let them know.
I'll let her know.
We'll follow you out there, kid.
All right. What happened?
I fucking had her cuffed and she told me she was pregnant, so I cuffed her in the front.
Did you come out here?
No, in there.
She's in the office.
Oh, she's getting a escape all day.
Okay.
But I had her cuffed in the front. I had her other friend here. All they wanted to do was trespass her. So, run her. She got warrant. She wants to pay. She's got to go. I told her friend, I'm sitting there at the desk. I said, you can go. Grab her shit and go. She slips her cuff and gone. Fucking come out here and I tap her to the ground.
2136.
Okay.
She is pregnant, I guess, apparently. I don't know.
Did she tell you she was pregnant before she ran?
Yeah.
I mean, when she was in the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
The suspect was charged with multiple crimes, including felony escape.
oh wow,
She has a criminal record in the same county consisting of multiple violent offenses.
dang.
She bonded out and ended up pleading guilty. In the end, she was ordered to complete 3 years of probation. She was also ordered to pay the court $900, which
Wow.
hasn't been done. Consider subscribing to Crime Scene
Oh, they'll
Cam for
probably
more
get on her
exclusive
about that,
content,
too.
and check out these next videos.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is insane. And it's like, lady, like, honestly, though, it's like, did you really think that was going to turn out good for you? That's what it's like. It's stuff like that where it's like, yeah, you know, she going to look up one day and she going to be like, I shouldn't even have did all this stuff. Like, I need to stop. And it's like, lady, you should have been thinking about that, like, prior before you were stealing and stuff. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Crime Scene Cam for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.